Tigard, the voters there have to decide whether to approve funding for a recreation and community center there.
If passed, this ballot measure would cost most taxpayers more than $100 a year, so it's not without some controversy. Tim Becker is digging deeper into this, and he has more from the newsroom. Tim?
Yeah, ballot measure 34-241 has strong organized support, not a lot of organized opposition, but what it would cost taxpayers, up to $34.5 million, could make it a close count at election returns.
Tigard needs something. Our community, we're losing our sense of community. No pants, just blouses.
At her downtown Tigard business, Darby Mayberry openly campaigns for a new recreation and community center.
Customers come in going, oh my gosh, all excited. Like they turn from 90 years old down to, a 7-year-old with excitement in their heart.
Though Mayberry and others like her formed the Friends of the Tigard YMCA group, we learned a yes vote won't necessarily be approving a YMCA-run facility.
The operator of that center and the location of the center, so where it would be located and what would be in the building, would all be yet to be determined.
City Manager Marty Wine tells me it is still too early in the process to know how much a new recreation center would actually cost. The ballot measure calls for issuing bonds for up to $34.5 million, which will cost taxpayers 51 cents per $1,000 of assessed value each year. That's about $122 annually for a house worth $240,000. But what that'll buy, whether a building like this rendering of a YMCA along Burnham Street or something entirely different, would be determined by a public process only if and after voters approve the measure.
So there's a chance this could cost less, could cost more?
Possible, yes. I think that's the part that, the controversy part of it, on people on the no side of things wonder about the cost and settling on some of those details before it goes forward.
We just need something. And the why, I think, is a perfect answer.
So why is the YMCA even in the picture at this point in the process? It could be any entity that ends up running a rec center there. Well, we found out the YMCA has contributed over $30,000 to that Friends group that is pushing for a downtown rec center. We're going to be sure to follow the ballot measure and let you know what happens next. Back to you.
And it was just recently, the last few years, they revitalized the Tigard downtown area there. So it looks like they're trying to get things moving. Tim, thank you.
Now